When Amanda and Mark moved to Darwin in December, they never imagined it would be so hard to find a place to call home.
I probably applied for maybe 10 odd houses that I could afford, but everyone's trying to go for the cheap ones because no one can afford those expensive ones.
It took them until February to land a rental in the rural suburb of Noonamah, unable to find anywhere affordable closer to town.
I'd love to live closer to the city and be able to watch the beautiful sunsets, go to the Mindle markets every Thursday and Saturday. I'd love to get in and see those things in the city like I've been doing, but I can't because I can't really afford the petrol in because I'm having to pay what I'm paying in rent.
Amanda works as a nurse and takes care of her husband, who's on a disability pension after surviving stage 4 brain cancer. But she's worried about what the future may hold.
Like if this place goes up any higher in rent, then we will have to move on because we can't afford any more rent than $400 a week because we're not getting the income to be able to support that.
Darwin is now tied second for the most expensive city to rent in, the average home costing $700 a week. Darwin also has one of the most competitive markets with a vacancy rate of 0.6%.
There is a mismatch between demand and supply, which is why there is such a tight vacancy rate. When you have a vacancy rate below 2%, it shows that it is a landlord's market.
Paired with the lack of social and affordable housing in Darwin, it's pushing more people into risk of homelessness.
You look at the wait lists for public housing across the Northern Territory and they can be anywhere from about 4 to 10 years, which is an incredibly long time for people to be waiting for housing. And there's over 5,000 families or applicants on those wait lists at the moment.
But there's a chance things could eventually turn.
One of the positive aspects is we've started to see an increase of investment activity over the recent quarter. And what that will eventually do is hopefully translate into higher levels of rental stock.
Uncertainty in an unstable market. Isabella Tolhurst, ABC News, Darwin.